This year?
What's that?
Best you've seen the defense play?
Yeah, I think that's the most consistent we played. First half, we played together, got off the field on third down, got a couple takeaways for the offense, and went in at halftime with a goose egg and came out, and the opening drive had some mental mistakes, but we got the ball out on the 1 yard line. And after the short punt, we played a little red zone defense there, gave up a field goal, but it caught us, on our heels a little bit when they switched quarterbacks, when the thrower came in. And so we had to kind of change our game plan and, just got to get a little more coverage and that type of deal, and then kind of get after the quarterback.
How do you build on what you were able to do Saturday, specifically forcing the many turnovers?
I think it's huge. You hear coaches talk about it all the time, be it on offense or defense. Ball security on offense and take away the ball on defense. And again, it creates four more opportunities for our offense and get points from that. And it's one of the big stats of a football game.
What were you most impressed with, holding them scoreless in the first half? What did you see in that first half?
I just saw our guys really playing 11 together, and then when we sub, and just playing well together as a unit, having fun out there. There's a lot of emotion going on, and that type of deal. And a game of football is, it's hills and valleys through four quarters, and you just got to overcome that. It's not a nice, consistent deal. You're going to have that, and then just get out of those valleys as quickly as possible.
How much did playing without so many defensive backs? How did that kind of play in? How did that affect you guys?
Well, I don't. We lost Dorian with the targeting call, which was questionable, but they ruled it targeting, and we lost him in the second half, for the rest of the game. But DJ came in, and that's been our motto all fall. Whether it's injuries or a situation like that you don't want to lose somebody because of a penalty, but next guy up. And, and that's been our motto, and it will be. You never know when your number's called, and then you just got to be ready mentally, get in there, and then perform.
What have you seen from Desmond, or what did you see at least in that one game at the corner?
Des played some man-to-man for us in our nickel package and did a great job. We put him on the tough guy, number 15, who had 2 catches and that type of deal. But Des did a real good job and competes and takes pride in it. And I'm glad Coach P let us use him.
Did you bring that idea to Paul and maybe switch Des over?
No, I think coaches always suggested that and that type of deal, but he's so valuable on offense. You're on D and you're going, stay, that type of deal. But we went with this game plan that we went in with Troy, presented it to him, and he said, fine.
Do you see plan on using him more, specifically maybe with Dorian out to that first half?
Yeah, and that type of deal. Especially, this week, again, we're going to see a passing team, 11 personnel. Spread you out all over the field, and certainly an opportunity to use him again.
Has he been getting any work in practice at corner?
Yes, he has. Yeah. A few, much more on offense, obviously, but when we do get him, we take advantage of him.
What kind of skills does he have that makes him so successful?
He's got great feet, quick feet, good anticipation, strong for his size. He had one tackle, and it was a very, very solid one-on-one tackle, but. Just good ball awareness too. I think that carries over to receiver, right?
Yeah. Does it help with him playing receiver, maybe reading splits?
It really does, and he's comfortable going backwards, and which we have to do as a DB. So it's been a big plus for us.
What have you seen from Quentin? The conference is exactly.
I think Quentin is one of our leaders on defense. Very productive. I think he's had 2 fumble recoveries. He's been in the right spot. Tackle for losses, sacks, explosive player, probably our most explosive player on defense, and hopefully he continues that.
When you joined the program, did you see Quentin being as productive as he's been?
Well, that's hard. That's a tough question because I saw it after spring ball. If that's a fair answer, after he's practiced and that type of deal. But I'd heard about him and that type of deal, and I'm glad he's on our team.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Becky.